right, I think we're live.
Awesome.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, everybody, tag in the chat. Let us know you're here.
Actually, didn't mess it up yet. I mean, it just started, but we'll see how it goes.
That's it. That's right. We're 44 seconds in, and we haven't screwed anything up.
So far, so good.
So we don't have moderators tonight. It's just Corey and I. We're going to do the drawing. Corey was nice enough to get his Diggin' Dad channel set up for me tonight at a moment's notice, added StreamYard. You know, we're going to take this thing as live as we can take it. Get as many people on here as we can, and then open up the chat. Like if anybody has any questions about the events or the event that's coming up, you know, let us know. We'll see if we can get them answered for you tonight.
And yeah, I won't blame Rob, Squeak, and Bill. Hey, what's up, Amby? Yeah, Rob does sport a nice V-neck, doesn't he? He wears it well. I can't get away with that.
All right, and looks like people are coming in. Audra's here. Much love, Audra. All right, that's Audra. Will the food vendor be different? No. So it's going to be CD again, but you know, we get to determine what the menu looks like. So every year he puts like 2 or 3 menus in front of us, and we tell him what we're looking for. So if you're looking for something special, like some scrapple sandwiches, you know, we can make that. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, well, scrapple and fried egg in the morning. Yeah,
I actually get scrapple at work at the hospital and throw it on my eggs, and it's actually pretty good. They have good scrapple, believe it or not. Hospital scrapple.
Hospital scrapple. I don't even want to know where that comes from.
Yeah, I don't mind. Can't be any worse than the real stuff.
And by the way, Squeak, this is not messed up. This is done by design. This is and it's not hard. So it's soft, right? Look at that. It's all natural. My hair and beeswax. That's what makes that happen, Squeak. Nice. So we are going to. That's a stretch, Shelly. I don't know if I would go as far as phenomenal, but it's
hey, I
good.
Did it, Shelly.
I kind of like Corey's. Corey's got the, you know, this is probably a little easier than mine.
Oh man, it's getting long too. Look at that.
It's looking good, brother.
Yeah, buddy. Retirement from the military is really treating me good.
That's right. I don't know if the people who were at the Boyertown Relic Recovery event on the 27th heard me say this, but me, Corey, Charles Schaefer, and Nathan Babb were in like a video demo. I guess it was on Facebook, you know, and all 4 squares were up on the screen. And I look like the only guy from ZZ Top without the beard, right? Whose last name actually happens to be Beard. Bob Punk told me that. That guy's last name is actually Beard. The only guy in ZZ Top without a beard, last name is Beard. So,
excellent.
Alan Hedricks, the answer to that question is always no. Rob will never be able to date at the event. But there's always plenty of time afterwards.
Pick up the scraps.
I just go around and, you know, hopefully I've told you guys this before. The only reason I bring you to these locations is so you can dig all the trash for me. And then I can go out and just, you know, cherry pick all the sweet signals.
The master plan.
Wait, Shelly, how do you know about the duck? Is this something else? You know, I see somebody put ducky, but my wife calls me the duck. She says I'm the only person she knows that can dive into a pool and come out with their hair looking exactly the same as the way it went in. So there comes the duck. All right. So a couple of things. So the drawing period for early registration was from September 1st, August 1st through August 28th, right? We didn't even go into September, right? August 1st to August 28th. It ended at the end of the Lost Boys recovery show, right? So we said, hey, when they close off their clock, if you've registered by that point, you'd be entered into the early registration drawing. So there was 3 times where you could get double entries. If you registered during the Jersey History Hunter Share the Love show on August the 13th, if you registered during the Boyertown Relic Recovery Club Hunt on August the 27th, or if you registered during the August 28th Lost Boys Recovery Show, your name will be on the wheel twice. Okay. Excuse me. If you do win one of the prizes, just to be fair to everybody, we're going to remove your name from the wheel, and then your odds of winning will then become better. So I know you saw in the thumbnail and on the Come Out Swinging page, we have the Pro Pointer, we have the digging tool, and we have the Silver Eagle. So get some feedback. How do you want to do it? Do you want me to spin the wheel, first person gets to pick the prize? Or do you want me to pick the prize and then spin the wheel? What's everybody's thoughts? Put that in the comments in the chat over there, and I'll give out some more details. No, you don't have to be here to win. We just really appreciate that everybody is registering early, and we wanted to show our appreciation for those who did that. Look, it gives me a little bit of peace of mind. It helps me sleep at night knowing we're over a third of the way there already. Still with 2 months to go. So that's huge for me. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget Corey Mason, this guy right here, Diggin' Dad, also on the wagon with Corey Mason. Sub to his channel. He does awesome stuff, right? So he's a big Boyertown Relic Recovery Club member. He's one of our first. He's also a regular attendee at Come Out Swinging. On the Wagon is a supporter, actually sponsor for Come Out Swinging. Corey's a newly retired veteran, right? That's why he's got all this hair going on. So
yeah. And yes, Alan, it is getting a little white. It's what happens, man. But thanks, Rob. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. You're a good guy, and he's always very helpful. Anytime he shot some of our drone video for us, he always comes out and lends a hand, does some volunteer work pre and post event, and even during the event. So I can't say enough good things about him, and that's really part of the reason why I wanted to be on his show tonight, because he helps us out so much. So, all right. So what do you want to do first, Corey? You want to do Big Silver?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, might as well start with the silver.
Everybody loves silver. So we'll start off with Big Silver. We're not as techy as some people are, so we're going to go low tech here.
Not yet anyway. We'll get there.
Not yet anyway. Corey stepped up for me tonight. It was very last minute. I said, hey, could you do this for me? He said, let me put it together and we'll make it happen. So I'm going to spin this wheel, right? You'll be able to see it. So I'm going to do a little shuffle action. And then the first thing that we're going to give away is the, can you share a picture of that, Corey? Do you know how to do that?
Maybe. Wait, what picture am I of the thing?
Yeah, of the Silver Eagle.
I have it on my phone.
Okay.
I'm on my
Don't
computer.
worry about it.
Let me see if I have it. Hold on. I might. I'm gonna mess something up here. I know it.
Don't worry about it.
Give me one sec. It might be in my email. Nope. Sure can't.
All right, so I'm shuffling right now, shuffling right now, shuffling right now, shuffling right now, and then we are going to spin. All right, so first prize will be the Big Silver, and it's going to go to the name that you shortly see upon my screen. All right, Tom Santamaria. All right, so I don't know if Tom is in the chat, but Tom, you are the winner of the Big Silver. So one of the things that we're going to do, I'll notify Tom, is we're just going to direct ship or pick up at Come Out Swinging. So obviously anybody who's winning tonight is coming to Come Out Swinging. So we're going to make our lives easy to pick up your prize at Come Out Swinging. If for some reason you need to have it in advance, we can make that happen. It's not going to come to me and then go to you. It's going to go directly to you from Drew. So if you don't know who Drew is, Drew Waholek, Relic Recoverist. He's our kind of preferred vendor for Come Out Swinging. He's there at all the events. He supplies all the coins that I use, most of the giveaways that I give away. and does a great job. He's very educational as far as his knowledge of the hobby and the things that are dug out of the ground. So, make sure you find some time to talk to Drew when you come to the event. He can help you out with all your detecting and supply needs. And then if you find something you don't know what the hell it is, come see Drew. He can help you talk about it. He'll figure it out for you. He's a pretty smart guy. All right.
So, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I figured out how to do banners at the bottom. I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that.
You're a smart fella. All right. So let's see. Alan Hendricks was hunting with Drew yesterday. Good for you. I know that guy doesn't get out very much. He's got a new baby, if you weren't aware of that. She's a beautiful little girl. Awesome. Just taking a look here, see if there's any other questions.
Rob, I did see a question I'm scrolling up, from Shelly Williams, asking if they're members of the Boyertown Historical Society, are we supposed to be invited to club hunts?
So yes, if you are members of no, hold on, let's back up. If you're a member of the Boyertown Area Historical Society, that doesn't by default make you a member of Boyertown Relic Recovery Club. It's like an add-on. So if you only registered to be a member of the society, you won't get notices about the Relic Recovery Club hunts. So I can find out for you, Shelly, if you're registered as just a Historical Society member or as a dual member, Historical Society and Relic Recovery Club. I hope that answers the question. And yes, all of the hunts, I see Alan posted here, all of the Boyertown Relic Recovery Club hunts are posted on the Boyertown Relic Recovery Club Facebook page. So as much as Facebook is what it is, it's the easiest way for us to communicate with all of our members and promote Come Out Swinging. So I would say 99.9% of the correspondence that I do in regard to Come Out Swinging and club hunts goes on Facebook. It really doesn't go out any other way. We have a few people who aren't on Facebook that I email, but I'm looking at your question now, Shelly. It says, if we are members of the society, are we supposed to be invited to your club hunts? We hope to be in the future, if so. So, so that's kind of the short and long of it, right? Historical Society, not Relic Recovery Club, but for like $5 more, you're members of both, right? So if you do an individual membership, it's $30 in the club. That gets you in the society and the detecting club, and it's $50 for a family. That's 2 adults, 2 children. That makes you a member of the society and a member of the club. So I hope that clears that up. But if you are a member, Shelly, and you're not getting invitations, or you had an expectation of receiving that information and you weren't, I apologize, but we'll make sure that gets taken care of.
Thanks, Rob. And hey, real quick, my buddy Ethan is on watching. Hey, Ethan. He wanted to donate $1 of his own money to the Historical Society. So definitely appreciate it, man. And glad you're on here watching. Have to get you out sometime.
Thanks, Ethan. I understand Ethan is a new detectorist.
He is.
That's awesome.
Yep, sure is.
Gotta get him out. Awesome.
Gotta get him out with us sometime.
Yeah, we gotta get us on some permissions, Corey.
Oh, I'm working on them.
I gotta stop using all of our locations for club hunts and for Come Out Swinging events. Right?
I hear you.
All right. So if anybody wants to take Corey and Ethan out detecting, here's your offer.
Yeah, hey, bring us. Let's go.
Chat him up. Ethan's a new detectorist. He's related to you, right, Corey?
He is. He's my cousin.
Nice. So take Corey and his cousin out detecting. Those guys
my wife's cousin, so I guess that makes him my cousin too. So
it does. So let's spin the wheel again. So what do we want to give away this time, Corey? We got the Pro-Point and the digging tool left.
Ooh.
Which one are you feeling good about?
Let's do the Pro-Point.
Let's do the Pro-Point. All right, and we'll save that Predator hand tool for last. All right, so let me go back and do a little shuffle. I just realized that in my infinite frugality, I have a version of Spin the Wheel on my phone that requires me to sometimes watch videos. So if I'm being a little long-winded as I watch this video,
Hey, it's all good.
so if anybody gets tired of hearing me speak, that's just the way it's going to be while we watch people do yoga, right?
Nice. And hey, Sean, to answer your question, I'm growing my beard. I'm never shaving it again. Just so you know.
I think it works for you, brother.
Hey,
All right, let's
it's all
see.
good. Working
All
on the
right,
Kaiser mustache. Yeah.
nice. All right, let's see. Edit the wheel. I got to get rid of Steve, right? Steve won. Mystery two.
Tom won.
Oh no, it was Tom. Yeah, Tom Santa Maria. Where is Tom Santa Maria here?
I agree, Bill.
All
And
right,
Shelly, I
there he is.
retired from the Army. I was Coast Guard for 12 years and Army for 10.
All right, shuffled text, shuffled the box, shuffled to that. All right, we are going to spin. All right, so for the pro point, here we go.
Bill Crawford.
Oh, Bill Crawford. Look at this guy. What?
That looks like Squeak one.
Awesome. Love that. Well done. All right. So don't share that with your dad, Squeak. All right. And we'll do one more time. We'll do a little shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Like I said, Corey and I ain't got a lot to talk about tonight, so we're not going to keep you here much longer. But if anybody's got anything you want to ask about the club, you want to ask about the upcoming Come Out Swinging event, you want to know more about the area, I can't give you the address yet, but if you want to know more about the area, I can tell you more about the area. I was supposed to go out and see the property this weekend. It didn't happen. I had some personal issues that I was dealing with. So my hope is that this week I will see it. And then I'll coordinate with Corey. Maybe I can get him to do another flyby for me.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Then we will get out there and get some video ready for you guys. We'll, get the address out to you a little bit earlier than normal so you can start doing your homework on the property, see what you guys can figure out and find out, and be ready to detect when you get there. All right. Ready for the last one?
Let's do it. And this is
All
for
right.
what, Rob?
This is for the Predator Hand Trowel.
Nice.
For the Predator Hand Trowel. Here we go. All right.
Oh,
man. That was like a double pause there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
All right. John Donaldson. All right. Congratulations to everybody who won. And expect some more information about Come Out Swinging and the location to be posted on the website or the Facebook page soon. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me. Messaging me through Facebook is good. Like I said, registration is moving along. We're, getting closer and closer to the halfway mark every day. More people register today, which is awesome. We've already got people who are signing up for the sponsorships. One of the new things on the sponsorship form, and a couple of people have already taken advantage of this. And, we really appreciate the people who bring things to the event. Like, hey, Rob, I'm going to bring, a bag of vehicles so that you can put them in the ground for the kids' coin hunt, or I'm going to donate, this Civil War item that you can raffle off. Those things are great. They help make the event awesome. But on the sponsorship form now at the bottom, there is an option that says like item, gift card, cash, tangible, something like that. It says free next to it. You just click that little button, and then there's a box underneath of it, and you type in, whatever it is that you're going to be bringing. Because I'll be honest, I know in the past people have brought things to the event, and it just kind of happens day of, and I don't get the I don't have the ability at that point to, acknowledge them to the group. I know some people don't want the acknowledgement, but even if I'm just getting the opportunity to put your name in print, in the paper that goes in the bag that says, hey, you were kind enough to donate to the event. I know it doesn't maybe necessarily mean anything to you, but it means a ton to us, and we want to be able to do that. So if you could fill that form out, helps me track all of that stuff, so that when the committee comes to me and says, hey, what got donated this year, or what prizes do we have, it's like I could just pull it right off the spreadsheet and give to them, rather than going through my little book and being like, this person did this and this person did that, and pulling information and then wind up missing something. So if you can do that, that's very helpful for me. If you want to volunteer, when you fill out your registration form, you can put on there that you're interested in volunteering. If you want to donate something, you can put that on there as well. If you're not sure about what you want to donate, put it on your registration form, and I'll reach back out to you, and I will, discuss the options with you. I see a couple questions real quick. How much coffee do I need, Bob? I usually do about 2 pots a day myself.
I was going to say all of it, Bob.
Bob, I will touch base with Donna. She usually gives us much more than we need, and it's always appreciated. I think I've talked to you, anytime that we have a little bit of overage, we always make sure that goes to one of our community centers to help with either the homeless or the seniors in the community, at the breakfast that they serve. So it never goes to waste. Moon Doggy Coffee is our Joker Poker sponsor, and they also provide coffee for the event. So, and yes, let's see, somebody else. So Sean asked, Rob, is there going to be food? Yes, Sean, and it's going to be pre-order. We're going to have the menu available again online so that you can order breakfast. We'll see if we'll do breakfast both days or breakfast one day. Again, I talked about this on Lost Boys. Last spring was the first time that we had like 90% of the people come back on Sunday morning, and it was cold and rainy. Traditionally, everybody comes for the full day on Saturday, and then they kind of roll in on Sunday. It's never, 100%. And that's kind of why we were doing the seated hunt on Sunday mornings, to kind of entice people to come back and spend the day with us again. So maybe we'll do breakfast Saturday and Sunday this time on the menu, and lunch on Saturday. But we'll get the menu up online as soon as Chris Dietz from CD's Catering gets that information to us. We'll put the menu together and we'll get that online for sure. There was another question I saw. Any logo yet? So working on the logo. I struggle with outsourcing it, right? All this work, this gets done by somebody somewhere, right? Through Fiverr, right? I go on Fiverr and I'm looking for a designer to put together a logo for me. Somebody reaches out to me and they say, okay, we'll give you 5 different concepts. We'll give you 10 different versions of it. We'll give you the Illustrator, the EPS, the pings, we'll show you what it'll look like on clothing, all that kind of stuff. And this is what it'll cost. And that's generally the way I do it. I tried working with a couple of local people. It just didn't work out. Corey and I had a conversation recently about trying to find somebody locally to do that stuff. So we like this type of logo that we've been using, right? I don't know why I keep going the wrong way, but we like that type of logo, that kind of almost avatarish kind of video game type of character. If anybody remembers what the first Come Out Swinging logo was, it was, guy with the metal detector.
Yeah.
And then we've had, revisions of that ever since. So that's what we're looking for. If anyone knows anyone, I'd be more than happy to work with them if they can show me some of their work. I would rather keep it local than, not that I have a problem giving work to people overseas, but if there's somebody local or somebody that who can do the work, I would gladly have a conversation with them about what my budget looks like, and what we're looking for. Shirts, once we get the logo, we will have t-shirts available. Our t-shirts go through Bonfire, and last year people were ordering just a week in advance of the event, and they still got their stuff before the event. So, Bonfire was all over it. So we had a great experience there with Bonfire last year, and the price points I felt were right, and the quality of the product was right. So we'll continue to use Bonfire. And, we will do, I love the bunny logo too. We will do another t-shirt drawing, right? So anybody who orders a t-shirt for the event, shows up at the event wearing it, we will do a drawing, for that. Talk to Jesse Thompson from Nor'easter for a logo. Okay, we can do that. Thank you, Donna. I'll get all over that. All right, so we had our winners tonight. I wrote them down. Believe it or not, I did one of these before and I forgot to write the names down.
Oh, nice.
Luckily the person was recording. We did like 5 prizes, and I remembered 2 of the 5, but he was like, I got to record it. We'll be all right. Yeah, so Tom Santa Maria, Bill Crawford, and John Donaldson, right? So Tom won the Silver Eagle, Bill won the Pro Pointer, and John Donaldson won the Hand Tool, right? Awesome. So, all right, any other questions in here? And yes, we will have a V-neck available as well. Always a V-neck.
I just scrolled through the chat. I didn't see any other questions unless I missed them. So, which I could have missed them too. Who knows?
Yeah. Anybody who we didn't address your question who wants to pop something up there real quick? Like I said, we're not working with moderators tonight. Corey is like, this is like your first day on with StreamYard, right?
First time ever.
First time ever, right? So, good job, Corey, for getting that done. I told him he should talk to Audra. She's like a pro. She hooks everybody up. I also told him that Squeak gives Bobby lessons while doing his show live. So
yeah, for sure.
If he really gets stuck, Squeak can help him out.
I have to get them on speakerphone on the side next time.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Bill. We will make sure that we have your Drew will have your Pro Point at the event. All right. Okay, I just got a message from Shelly. I don't know what that means, but okay, that's his name. That's a great name. His name is the Mac Gigolo, right? Okay, it's all right. All right, his kung fu is better than my kung fu. That's all I have to say.
Yep, that's right.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Congratulations to those who won. If you haven't done so already, consider to registering for the Matthew Tamani Memorial Hunt. Again, our goal there is to fundraise. It's a separate fundraiser from Come Out Swinging. All of those monies raised, right? I'm being, 100% transparency. We have to use some of the funds to purchase the grand prize. That's kind of the way it's going to go down. But as of right now, we're working with a manufacturer who's going to either donate or significantly offset the cost of that. So that's our hope, that'll happen. And then we'll get a bunch of other donations and things like that to, create a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and maybe even 5th place prizes. You can still enter for that the day of the event, Alan. That is correct. You don't have to enter in advance. I know some people are kind of like, ooh, should I wait and see what the prize is? I get it. Yeah, we're asking, it's a big ask, and I know money's tight for a lot of people right now. But our goal is to make sure that is worth your while if you are registered for it. Somebody at the Boardtown Relic Recovery Club event asked if you could register twice for that. And the answer is just like voting, vote early, vote often. You have as many times you want to register for that thing, you can do that as often as you like. And we did describe that, I think, on both of the other live streams. The idea is everyone who registers is going to get 1 ticket, which will go into the big bucket of tickets or whatever, or on the wheel, however we're going to do it. And then during the course of the event, when you go to the designated area, there'll be prize tokens in the ground. Those prize tokens will have probably like a playing card or something on them, or some kind of very specific to our event indication. You'll take that up to the registration area, give that to the person who's manning the table for the Matthew Tamani hunt, and then they'll tell you how many additional tickets your prize token gets you into the drawing, right? So if you have 50 people, there'll be at least 50 tokens. You'll bring, or 50 tickets in automatically. You'll go out and you'll detect in the designated area. You'll find your prize token. You'll take it down and they'll say, oh, this gets you 10 extra tickets or 5 extra tickets or 2 extra tickets, right? So it's kind of a luck of the draw thing. Whatever the first prize token is that you find, you're only allowed to bring 1 down. That's, the number of tickets that it's going to get for you. And we're going to have extra, prize tokens in the ground so we don't have to worry about running out or them being difficult to find. But we are going to make it, interesting. If you're lucky enough to find one of those prize tokens that say, hey, you get 10 extra entries, that's great. Doesn't mean you're going to win because it only takes 1 ticket to win, right? So everybody's got a shot regardless. All right.
Very cool.
Awesome. Okay.
Cool.
That is it. Can we sign off?
Yeah.
You have an official sign off?
Yeah, we'll have to come up with
We'll have to
something.
work on that. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Rob, thanks a lot for putting it all together, man, and definitely appreciate you. And I know I speak for everyone that goes. You do a heck of a job with all this, man, and we all appreciate it.
Well, it's because of all these great people that are in the chat right now and everyone else who shows up for the event that the event is as awesome as it is. So thank you all, and we will talk to you all soon.
All right. See you guys. Maybe.
Maybe.
There it is.